is going on, everybody? Oh boy, let me here. There. Is that better? Is that better? Now you can see a little bit better. It is dusty. I am in Yuma, Arizona. Welcome to Happy Hour Live, you guys. I haven't done a live from the bridge, and I was thinking, where do I want to do the live from? And I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll just run on down to the bridge. And then I got here and I was a little bit nervous because I checked the internet and it was so slow that I thought, I don't know if I can pull this off. Right now we are doing awesome. So let's cross our fingers. Let's cross our fingers here. Don wins. I saw that comment there. Let me see here. First in the house, I saw him right there. X fired up. Hey, all, glad to have you here. Cowboy Biker Adventures, Miss Carol. There she is. Let's scroll on down here. And let's see, Hag of the Hills. Miss Sarah. How you doing? Cosmic Mermaid and Starman, glad to have you here. Let me just roll on through. You guys are talking. Dave is 9 minutes late. It'll be happy 6-minute live. You guys are giving me some heat about last week because I cut it a little bit short. I don't think it was that short. And now I don't know if I can live it down or not. So yeah, but we did it. I was not able to sign on until 6:15, and some of you have busy lives out there. I try to limit it to an hour or less just because. X Fired Up is in the house. Glad to have you here. RV Living Life. There he is right there. Next exit. There's Mr. Bob. How you doing? WC RV Adventures. You guys are talking. Let's see. There's Miss Pearl right there. HC Carefree Highway. Oh my gosh, so many. There's Mr. Tom and Miss Lori right there. Do you like the shirt? It's springtime. It's springtime, and I thought, I need something. Spring has finally hit Yuma, Arizona, and I'm telling you, it is feeling awesome. I have waited all winter for this. So, oh my gosh, we've had a couple of hot days. In fact, as I was heading down here, I thought, gosh, this hat is warm. I'm not gonna lie, this hat is warm, and I thought, I can pull this off. So, but yeah, I don't remember. I saw Gary RV Living Life. He said I have to change the name to Happy Hour. Happy 45 Minutes Live. And so, Miss Lori says no, it's summer. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, yeah. I am glad to have it. I haven't really had any real hot days. I venture a guess that it hasn't gotten over 90, and I'm going to take it. So you need a straw hat for summer. Yeah. I think Miss Bonnie would agree with you. So, and there's Miss Jennifer. Hello, dear. How you doing? Oh my gosh, guys! I finally 75 here today. That's Cowboy Biker Adventures in that's Fort Worth, if I'm not mistaken. Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah, this is feeling good, guys. I finally this week put away my winter coat. It's been out since last October. I have finally put it away. So, and I am happy to say that I am liking this. Finally. Yeah. Some comments out there. I don't know how to put them. I wouldn't know how to put them into context here. Just learn to expect it's not. Learn to not expect an on time start. And I try, guys. I try. I really do. How late were we today? We weren't that late today, were we? I don't think so. Anyway, says I've been on 6 minutes 20 seconds, and it is 6:09. So I think I was about 2 or 3 minutes late. I'll take it. I'll take it. You guys are in here chatting it up. Uh, oh, Gary found a drip under his engine and under the oil pump or near the oil pump. Not an active drip, more like sweating seal. Should give me, yeah. Hopefully not much. Hopefully not much. Yeah, good to. Thanks, Don. It's good to be wearing a short sleeve shirt. I can say that all in one word. Yeah, even it has even right there. It has come. Spring has come to Oregon, guys. You guys saw Bonnie with me last week, and I brought her to the airport, and she flew back um, uh, Monday, and in she was on the road heading to her. She had work to do, and she had to head to Salem, Oregon, and she drove right into a blizzard. Literally, she went from 95 degrees in Palm Springs, California, to a blizzard in 3 hours. So I'm telling you, I feel a little guilty. I'm feeling a little guilty. Oh, sorry about that, Bonnie. I don't know how to fix that. Tell them that it's no longer winter in Oregon. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Miss Jennifer, if you could tell us, is there snow in the forecast for Oregon, or are you guys officially into spring now? Because I see you're doing some yard cleanup. Oh, sucks to go north this early, Don. No, Don, normally around this time of the year, I'm hitting up Las Vegas, Snowbird Mesa. I've started trekking north, and this is very late. So it is mid-April, and we are finally getting some warm weather. So I yeah, this isn't early. And you've really just gone east. If you're in Fort Worth, you've just gone east. You haven't really gone north yet. So probably for the same reason. Uh, Seems like everybody is pulling out. Tom and Lori have pulled out. They're up in Nevada, I think now, and good for you guys. I am. I have some dental work to get. I'm waiting for. You got a black screen on my end. There we go. I think we're back. So 80s in 80s in northern Illinois earlier this week, and it's snowing there now. Some spring. None. Finally. And Tom and Lori are in Vegas. You guys have moved all the way up to Vegas. You were in that pretty spot right there. I saw your last video, and I thought you guys might stay there for a little bit, but no. You're over the hump into Pahrump. Bead Trapper, back from Eastern Oregon yesterday. It was 54 degrees in Lake County and sunny. Yes. But it wasn't just earlier this week. There was still snow. So I'm just saying, all bets are off. All bets are off. Next exit says they're headed to Vegas. Looks like low 80s there. It's low 80s here, Bob. It's not bad. But everybody is itching to get out of here. Everybody is itching to get northward and get out of here. So I yeah, I am waiting until Utah thaws out. Of all the years to pick Utah to go up into, I'm gonna take a trip through Sedona and head right on up into Utah. And I the last pictures I saw from Utah were from WCRV Adventures. They said, and I think there was about 6 feet of snow in Utah. So now I gotta wait. I gotta wait. So I don't know what it's doing up there. If any of you are in Utah, let me know. It'd be interesting to see. So, what do you guys think of the backdrop here? That is the McPhaul Bridge, and it's no longer used anymore. But that was the test bed. That was uh, the test and the mock-up for the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, or so it's been said. And I like that because every way that I've measured it, looked at it, it's 1/10 scale of the actual Golden Gate Bridge, all the way down to the cables. So it's pretty darn accurate. So they stopped using it here in 1968 because it was too narrow for modern traffic, and built another bridge. That bridge actually washed out not too many years later. They have built another one and did a little bit better job on it this time, and it's still hanging in there, and that is what carries you from US 95 between Yuma and Quartzsite, and or Yuma and Lake Havasu, Yuma northward, and yeah, it's got an interesting history. A lot of talk out there. A lot of people wish that they would just stabilize the bridge enough that it could be used for walking traffic and mountain bike riding, things like that. Would that not be just something? I just think that would be amazing. And it doesn't look that bad. Guys, I've walked underneath it. And if you go online and you look at the YouTube pictures and photos and stuff, you can see all the timbers and everything are really looking pretty good. It's just the surface that up top that would need something done with it. And I'm sure it's no little project, but I'll tell you what, I just think this it is listed on the historic register, National Historic Places, and so it is listed. It would be nice if we actually did something with it, because I think it's too nice. It's too unique of a bridge to be just sitting there swaying in the wind. Oh my gosh, yes. Unfortunately, they're predicting snow Tuesday through Thursday. Not going to lie, this sucks. Yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree. Snowpass on 58. That's another major thoroughfare over the pass there. And I know Highway 58, been over it many times. Lots of snow up there. I'm looking at it, and I've seen it on the trip cameras and things like that. There's still a lot of snow up there. The temps in Elko are 65. Salt Lake City, and you know what? That'll melt some snow. Don, you have drone footage of the bridge, of this bridge here? Nice. When are we going to see that? Well, I'd like to see some drone footage of that. It'd be kind of interesting. I didn't even think about it. I should get my own drone out and fly it over. So I hear, there are off-roaders and Jeeps down below. This is the Gila River that goes right behind me here, and some off-roaders down there driving underneath the bridge. Traveling Burton and Sue are here. Glad to have you here. I did a live there on Super Bowl Sunday. Did I do a live there on Super Bowl Sunday last year? I think I looked it up. At least Google says I was last here on March 22nd of 22. So I think that's too late for the Super Bowl. So I'm not sure. Maybe I just came here to visit. Maybe I did. I don't remember that though. Uh, let's see. There we go. Yeah, you did a live there 1 year ago, and 2 years ago, I thought was your third live there. Yeah, I think this is the third live here, and I try to give different backdrops for the lives, and I was thinking, you know what, I think it's just been too cold to want to come out here and do the live out here, but looking pretty good. Let's see if I can give you. I don't know. I'm washing out. If I turned it up too high, I wash out. But yeah, that's a spectacular bridge right there. Oh, our toad and the road. Glad to have you here, Dennis. Hello from Idaho. Oh, Idaho. Idaho is up there next to Oregon. How is the weather up in Idaho? I know Miss Bonnie was over there in Cambridge doing a rodeo this weekend. So I don't think she didn't say it was bad over there. I don't know that she said it was overly warm, but yeah, it would be. I think it would be amazing. I think it would be a really unique. I can. Gosh, I wonder. I don't want to walk too far away from my. Everything is kind of set here, and if I walk, but it would be nice to kind of show you the bridge up top. You guys have seen this view before. Maybe here in a little bit, if I don't get cut off, and we'll just grab the we'll grab the hotspot there, and we'll walk over so that you can see what we're seeing if you've never been out here to the bridge. Oh. Oh, the link to the drone footage is at the end of the video, episode 60. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna have to go and check that out. Thanks, Don. I've never actually seen from up above. I've never seen it from over top. So, but maybe a little bit later we'll grab the camera. We'll walk on over there and maybe get a look and see from the looking down through the fencing, everything going. You can see the bridge is all there. I got out to, guys, I have to tell you, I have not been doing a lot of riding this winter, and I finally unloaded the bikes and got I think the last time I rode was with Don when we first got started coming down here, and rode Fort Sage and I think that's in California. And then I think I did a little bit of riding, and not much in at Area 51, but it was starting to get cold there, and you know what, I'm kind of a wuss when it comes to cold weather and riding. If you're familiar with riding, it gets pretty darn it gets pretty darn cold when you start adding 30-40 mile an hour winds riding. So I finally unloaded the bikes this week and have done a little bit of ride. I went out for a ride today, about 42 miles, and all of the hills all behind you here have roads and trails going all over them. And quite honestly, I just had a blast. I didn't even want to come back. But it was the first time riding it in months, and I didn't want to get into trouble anywhere, and which I didn't. I had absolutely no problem, and boy, it felt good to ride again. So, yeah, if you, Don, I have seen some of your videos and riding through the redwoods and riding some of that area, and honestly, I'm a little bit envious. So maybe you can borrow the truck and I'll go for a ride. How's that sound? But yeah, I, I'm a little bit envious. I will say. I remember you getting close to the. Yeah, yeah. It wasn't. It was, and I am right now. If you could see where the chair is, I'm sitting forward on it. If I lean back, I'm going to end up on my butt. I'm going to end up on my back, and it's kind of rocky. Now the edge that's right there that you see down below, the the edge is quite a ways, so I'm not actually in danger of rolling down the hill any. But this is a hill here, just so that I can set this up here. I've actually got some rocks that are precariously placed that are holding the the computer right now, so that I can give you that shot right there. So I don't have a folding table or anything. Everything has to be carried in here. And while I do have a big folding table, probably not where I want to bring it. So it's better I'll grab some rocks, stack them up. I just have the production crew do it. They do it, and they're pretty cheap. So I got, uh, yeah, a couple more happy hour. That's why I limited to two. If you guys know, nothing good happens after the second drink. I can't. There's about two drinks in this one right here. About two right there. That's all I ever have. That's all I ever. You know what? I have yet to roll down the hill. I'm gonna. Oh, now I did knock on wood when I say that. It's all it's gonna take is me leaning back in this chair, and I'll go. So, one time we had Karen. Karen was with me, and she was doing the same thing. We were both sitting forward, and there was double the chance. There was twice the chance of seeing somebody roll down the hill. So, uh, Merton and Sue, good luck on selling the house. I must have missed that. Uh, but no, I think we talked about that last time. They've got their place up for sale. So, are you in Yuma by the barbecue place? Yes, I absolutely am, and I've been told that barbecue place is fantastic. I have yet to go in there and eat there, but there is right what used to be on the side of Highway 95 now is a small restaurant, and it looks really cool there. I don't know if anybody's ever done a video of that place, but that might be something to do. But I don't have a barbecue day coming up until next Friday. So, but I have heard. I think Dawn even said it was really good. Uh, Dawn, I didn't know that you were going all the way up to Maine. Wow, nice. Dirty South Barbecue. We've been there several times, and it's great. Oh, there you go. Maybe that's who. Maybe I heard it from you, Bob. I was thinking Dawn, but maybe that was from you. So uh, to have some, it's delicious. We did, but it doesn't, and then you stop. It's good barbecue, but not railhead. I saw that, and it sounds like you had some good barbecue there. Uh, Don, I've got a place. If you ever get to Kansas City, I want you to try, and you can compare it because everybody says that Texas has the best barbecue, and I understand that now you are a Texan, but I have tried. Now I didn't go to the railhead, but I did go to barbecue places along the way that were actually recommended, and yeah, yeah, Kansas City, Kansas City does barbecue. So I know those might be fighting words for Don. I don't know. Oh, Travel with Merton and Sue. You guys did a video there, but it hasn't got put up yet. Well, get that up there. Get that up there. The brisket is awesome there. Oh, you guys are just making me hungry. You know, it's. I made some ribs while Miss Bonnie was here, and I'll tell you what, they turned out fantastic. And boy, you guys are making me hungry now because yeah, you know, I love my barbecue. Maine isn't too far from us. Yeah, traveling Merton and Sue. Don, you'll have to stop by there and say hi. Oh, but I had a nice week or nice few days over there at the Hot Springs LTVA in California. But I get a little goosey about being in California. I just don't like being in California. And darn it, I wish that I did. I did enjoy the time over there with Miss Bonnie, but uh, yeah, it was good to. It's funny, you drive from California into Arizona and you kind of breathe. I don't know what that is. I am not. I just. I am glad to get back into Arizona. So, oh my gosh, you guys are really rubbing it in now. We have some smoked pork loin for dinner tonight. Smoked some poppers last weekend. Wow. All right, enough with the food. My God, that sounds good. Man, there was now Don, you might know it. I don't think I ever made them for you, but I've made them a few times, and those were armadillo eggs. And well, the name of them is a little unusual. If you like jalapeno, if you like Italian sausage, if you like bacon, and you like cheese, yeah, I have a recipe for those that those are those are good, but they can be hot. I warn you. So if you're not into hot things, I don't know, maybe find a Anaheim pepper or something like that to make them with. I bet they'd be good. I bet they'd be good. Oh, I'm trying to read the screen. It's a. Yeah, I wish they'd make that a little bit bigger so it was easier to read. But how is everybody else doing out there? I got back into Yuma right around. Oh my gosh, what was it? Wednesday? I think I got back on Wednesday, and I'll make a confession to you. I picked up something. I don't know if I've mentioned it or not on the channel, but while we were in Quartzsite and we were hanging out with Bob and Pearl and Tom and Lori and Don, Don had a cabana tent there, and the more time we spent the entire time there in the cabana tent playing hours of Mexican Train. We had the fire in there. It was nice and warm, and it was chilly. I'm not gonna lie, it was chilly in Quartzsite during that time when we were there, and it was so comfortable that I went away from that week kind of think I needed to upgrade and add that on. And I had that set up out at Hot Springs LTVA. Don, I have to tell you, thank you for that because it was absolutely fantastic and really enjoy having that thing. So it's not the first time I've had it set up, but the first time that, I was able to actually really enjoy it. The first time I had some problems with it and I wasn't able to actually enjoy it. Some windstorm hit, pulled some loops out of the bottom, and really couldn't. You can't have that up in real high winds, but Yeah, stick around. I'll make you want to spend money. Well, you did. I'm not going to lie, you did, but it was well worth it. And that just gave a wonderful place. Did I mention the mosquitoes? The mosquitoes were bad over there. And the area where that LTVA is it's all geothermal and there's surface water and it's marshy and there are a lot of mosquitoes running around. I got bit up quite a bit, but being inside that tent with the fire just gave some way to be outside and enjoy it. And never once I don't think I or Bonnie were bit by mosquitoes inside that thing. Absolutely fantastic. I loved it. So thank you for that. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh yeah, there you go. Jalapenos for me, baby bell peppers for Cindy. It would be good with baby bell peppers. Yeah, like I said, and Anaheim peppers. I you know me, I like the hot stuff. So yeah, I'm all for the jalapenos. And yes, they get hot sometimes. I'm here to tell you. But uh, boy, the armadillo eggs. Look that one up. There are a lot of great recipes out there, and if you can make it on a pellet grill, you are ahead of the game. You are ahead of the game. So, Don says you're at 1,000 trails. I've been to that 1,000 trails. I know where you're at, and that was I. Speaking of armadillos, one of the only times that I've seen an armadillo in my life was there at that 1,000 trails. So, oh my gosh. Who? Well, what new is going on out there, guys? Let's see. Florida stuff, the Greek restaurant, sponge area of Tarpon Springs. Not sure what that's up. X fired up. Uh, I don't know. I hear hikers. Oh, I do. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, this is awkward. I don't know if I should say anything or not. Apparently, okay. They know I'm up here, so I guess it's all right. There is three people down there with a couple of gals and a photographer, and the photographer's wearing clothing. Okay, that's different. I wasn't expecting. It's one of those times during a live that you wonder if you should say anything or not. I don't know. I see a little bit of everything. All right. Uh, where would I put it to travel? Is the camera bolted down? The camera, everything's bolted. Everything is good. Yeah. No, I'm not. I don't think we should take our walk at this point. With the no. Uh, anyway, I thought about the Davy Crockett, but where would I put it? I love the Davy Crockett, but it's not without its fault. Now, if something happened to mine, mine is still running. I MacGyvered that thing about a year ago, and it is still working. Um, if uh, if that if that died, if I would get a new one. I absolutely would get a new one. So I really now that is not to say it is without its faults, and one of them is it's big, it's bulky, and it's heavy. So, Dave, it's okay if you look once a minute. No, well, I haven't seen anything I haven't seen before, but I was just a little shocked to turn around and see that. So I, again, uh, uh, corn on the cob is for dauber. I don't know what dauber is. I don't know. Yeah, you only see a little bit. You need a better view. No, I'll let them have their privacy. I just think it's ironic that yeah, I didn't expect that. So they're not on camera. So yeah, no, we're good. That would be it's one of those awkward moments that yeah. What do you do with that? So what's it is the BLM. And the actual rules on nudity out in the BLM is as long as you're not bothering anybody and you're not in front of any kids, knock yourself out. Um, no, this is not the South. Oh yeah, no, the clam goes up easy. Yeah, you have that. Yeah, Don has the 12 and that's the same one I got. 12 and a half feet goes up easy. uh, Generally takes me about 15 minutes to set it up completely. And it's not complicated at all. It's a large tent, so it takes a little bit anyway to set it up, but very, very happy with it. Not on camera is the problem, Dave. Yeah, Gary, no. So are you wearing any pants? Well, that's always in question. So yeah, I may or may not be wearing pants. Oh, no sex going on. Yeah, no, no. It's a photo shoot. There is one photographer that has a short on and a shirt on, and two gals that had robes on, which came off, and so there you go. And they're doing a photo shoot of some sort. So I'm not offended. So knock themselves out. I'm just going to make sure that they're not on camera. So that's a thing. uh, no, Don, this is a family show. This is a family show. Witness protection. You're looking like you're in the witness protection program. Yeah, it is. Let's see. How's that? How's that right there? A little bit better. We've got the sun going down, and I said earlier that I would. They're in one place, so they're not moving. So it's safe for me to pick up and walk over, and I can show you the bridge here, and we can do a little bit of a field trip, and I'll give them their privacy. Last thing they need is to be on YouTube. So the show may. Yeah, I'm not looking over. I'm just looking to see where they're at. If I'm gonna get up and take you someplace, I have to make sure that I'm not pointing the camera over that way. So, all right, hold on. Let me grab this here. Let's go on a little field trip. Uh, all right, there we go. There we go. I'll point it this way, and it's really safe. Those cables that you see up above are the cables, and I think they're about 5 inches around. It's hard to tell how big around they are in the on camera, but yeah, they're about 5 inches around. About 1/10 of the. Tom, you weren't supposed to tell anybody. We're supposed to. Okay, so you can see those cables going down. About 1/10 of the size of the ones on the Golden Gate Bridge. So the ones on the Golden Gate Bridge, pretty darn big. But see if we can get over here. All right. So see, there you go, guys. And it looks like they surfaced it with a tar and gravel, and that's pretty much the surface that's last surface that was ever put on. So when I'm over there doing the live, I can't really show you, but they did cut out the rock. Are the bees out there? I see no bees. Oh, there they go. Okay, so the folks are leaving. All right, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, sometimes things happen during the lives and you wonder if you should mention them or not. I don't know. They did cut out a bit of rock to get this through here, and this was Highway 95 leading right up to the bridge. But you can see how wide it is. I think it is only about 12, 15 feet wide. Not really wide enough for two cars. So Kimberly KJ is in the house. Glad to have you here. It's an adult content site that has taken over the adult film industry. Google it. Only look at some promote it. Never. You just heard it from a friend. Just heard it from a friend. Yes, you can open your eyes now, Bob. You can. You absolutely can. What bees? Is that what they call them now? Bees? No, there's actually a warning sign. If you look on the thumbnail, you can see it. And they apparently bees are a problem down here, and so people know not to get stung. I have never had a problem in here, but I have heard some people said they've come down and it's gotten pretty bad. So later on, I don't know. But there you go. To give you one more shot. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. And now I can swing over this way. They were down there. They're not there anymore. They're not down there anymore. But had they walked forward about 50 feet, they would have been on YouTube Live. That's a thing. All right. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. All right, put that in. AT&T seems to be holding out okay today. I was a little nervous. That's a scare tactic to keep people away. It might be. I don't know. It's not working. I think the last time I did a live, we went down below, and you can see all the graffiti that has been done to the lower parts, lower columns, and where the kids can actually get to. So, oh my gosh, Cosmic Mermaid and Starman. It's the end of the live coming soon. It's been 44 minutes. No, not yet. We're gonna keep it going. Absolutely. So let's see here. I guess they covered their bees and left. Yes, they did. Their cars are still over there, but they're piling into their cars, and I don't know. I didn't order it. Oh, boobies covered by the they covered their boobies. Well, yeah. Yes, just showing off, Don. That's a oh my TMI. It's not necessarily good, Mister. I'm telling you. Read that again, Dave. Which one? Which one? RV living life that they would be covered. Wait. That would be they covered their boobies and left. Yes, I got it, Lori. I got it. Thank you for that. Thank you. No, they didn't get stung. At least nobody was screaming down there. So, uh, what is everybody drinking tonight? I have a pirate coffee going tonight. A little bit of rum, a little bit of coffee. Sometimes I do creamer, sometimes I do Carol Ann's, and there you go. So, what is Pendleton? And I know it's Coke, but I know Fireball. You like that Fireball, Gary? Yeah, and good on you. Do you mix it with anything, or you just drink the Fireball? I don't know what you do with Fireball. I'm not a big cinnamon fan, and Fireball is it tastes like those what were the Red Hots that you used to get? We used to get as kids, and I was never a big fan of the Red Hots. So Bee Trapper has got some Merlot going. X Fired Up has got the same as Gary. What is the travel itinerary for the summer? Will you make it to Bend? I am going to make it to Bend. Eventually, it's not going to be until the end of the summer, would be my guess. My plan is to head up to Utah. I have yet to explore Utah, so I want to spend at least a month in Utah, just kind of exploring that. And from there, I'll head up. The other place that I haven't been since I've been full timing is Wyoming, and head up there. I haven't been to Yellowstone either, so I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Montana, across the top of Idaho, Washington, and drop down into Oregon, and that's probably going to be all that all that I'm going to get. And then I'll maybe bend for a few weeks just to hug the grandkids and head on down south. So I will be back down here in the Yuma Southwest area. Okay, we got a drone. Oh, Don, are you flying your drone? Don must be flying his drone. Oh, he saw us. Is he going to turn around and come back? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I think it's the people, the folks down below down there. Maybe now they're flying their drone. I don't know. Truly, question: pants optional or not? Pants are always optional. What are you talking about? When I ran out of pop, I learned how good it is just over ice. So you did mix it, but now you just drink it on the rocks. All right. Ooh, that's my kind of place right there. Stop in Western Colorado wine country for a few days. There you go. You know, I one of the first trips out that I made when I first started full timing, I wanted to get into Napa, and it just so happened, and I had it all scheduled out and planned out. Got down there, the whole damn place was on fire. The whole place was on fire. Santa Rosa everything was fire. It was like a war zone down there. Never got to. I ended up at a just because I didn't know where else to go, ended up going to a Red Cross um, area that they had set up for RVers, and ended up in there for a couple days while I gathered my ideas about what to do next, and before leaving out of there. But that was the year that they had all the fires and the firestorms in Santa Rosa, and I drove through Santa Rosa, and literally there's trees and buildings on fire as I'm driving through it on the highway. And it was surreal. There were no fire engines. There were no fire engines to come take care of it. I mean, there wasn't enough firefighters, period, to handle even the most basic. So there's trees on fire on the side of the road. It was an interesting way to start the full timing journey. That was literally a few weeks into officially going full time, and I'll never forget that. Never forget that. Dave, stop in Western Colorado. I'm sorry, I missed that. What was a stop in Western Colorado? I don't know if I'm getting over that far. I know that you guys are over there. I'd love to get over there and do Colorado again. I haven't been in there. I've been to Colorado. Oh my gosh, 3 years or so ago. So yeah, if part of my background was I was actually stationed in the Army in Colorado. I love Colorado, and there's a special place in my heart for it there. So thank you for the invite. And honestly, if I get over close over that way, I just might. I just might. So enough alcohol, pants don't matter or is important. Again, 2 drinks, pants matter. Pants matter, Dawn. People with the boobies are checking out to see if the older guy with the camera is still there up on the hill. Yeah, they are actually. I don't think they're. They've known that I've been here the whole time. I don't think they're concerned with me. Can you? I don't know. You can't see them, can you? Just in case they start stripping again. I want to make sure that they're this just right there. There. We'll keep it over that way. The Pendleton whiskey is good with everything. Honestly, Kimberly KJ, it's just squirt. I've never mixed it with squirt or 7-Up, but Pendleton and Coke, yep, absolutely. Oh, yeah. See if we can get down here. Bee Trapper will be in Montana and Wyoming in August. It sounds like we're going to be passing each other, so let's see if we can't get in touch, and maybe we'll meet and cross when we cross paths. Oak Barrel wine tasting in Washington next week. Oh, that sounds good right there. Guys, it's one of the reasons why I can't be on a Harvest Host and go do Harvest Coast, because a lot of those places are wineries. I love wine. I promise you, I'm probably There we go. Now we're back. Yep, we're struggling. Dave's not here. Yeah. Oh, I was just getting ready to say hi to Miss Bonnie. She stopped by to say hi. I think she is on her way back home. And like I said, where the internet was struggling earlier, just before the show, I had some really good speed, but yeah, the bees flew away with him. All right, guys, I think we're going to have to call it. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to do sign. We're going to go. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to grab it and leave. And I'm going to give last word to WC Adventures right there. All right, guys. Doing. Oh, audio is back, he says. It was all good. I, I was doing the sign language to say I'm going to take off and do the last, give the last. I see Dave, the sound works now. I don't know. I, I, I like doing the sign language. I don't know sign language. So, yeah, that was the best that I could do. But we're going to wrap it up here. We've got all of about 9 seconds left for the night. It is happy hour. It was happy hour live. Glad to have you guys here. Live life full time, 1 hour and 3 seconds. Stop giving me hell. And we'll see you guys next week. Be safe, all. Take care. Bye bye. I'm Dave made the full hour. Yes, I made the full hour. You guys are